Ooh. So, I saw a picture on Facebook that the legendary Theo, Cesaro Theo, had put up, and he'd found a robot, and it's one I've already reviewed, being this one. But his one, a lot of this plastic, including the face and that, was just red. It looked a little bit cheap. But in seeing it, the packaging had, because this was one of two, and this had the packaging that here's one of these came in, had the picture of the other one on the packaging as well. And it just reminded me of when I found these two, I thought, okay, that one looks kind of cool. The other one looked alright, but I wasn't sure of the colours. So I went for him. And as soon as I left, and I was on the way back, and because this was somewhere not very local to where I live, I regretted not getting the other one. And it really upset me. And I saw that, and I was kind of like, oh man. Theo knows where to get these now, and he's going to be able to do the other one, and I wish I had it. And he's probably just going to smash them with a brick. That's not fair, man. And then, yesterday, out of nowhere, just looking around, I found the other one. I'll bring the box up first. Right, there's the box with the highly inaccurate drawing of this one. There's the yellow one. Hang on, curls around the side. Sorry, there we go. The horribly inaccurate drawing. Whatever. And there's that one, which curls around there. That's the one I didn't get until now. And can you see that just there? Try and break the box so you can see it. I paid £4. £4 for a knockoff. X-Force Heroes. I found these, well, they had both of them, but that one, being their version of this one, he's in this really horrible red colour. Like, all this plastic underneath is red. It doesn't look as good. So, I found this in a shop called Store 21 in the UK. My family and I went for a day out, and we ended up in a place called Rhyl in North Wales, or should I say Rhyl, if you want to pronounce it properly. Rhyl is perfectly acceptable to 90% of people, but whatever. We ended up there, and I went into this shop called Store 21, and they were right there. And let's get into this figure. Oh yeah. I want to say that's a Viper, something like that. Is it Dodge Viper? I'm not a particular car guy, but the design of that. Is it a Dodge Viper or DC Cobra? Whatever it is, it's one of those, the big American muscle car things that are actually ridiculous, don't turn very well, but they look really good. So, let's give it that. There's a little couple of things where, like, these smooth in, but then they catch the panels for the side, where it's actually not flat at all. Smooth, 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 stop. And it doesn't actually come out this side. Suddenly stops. A couple of little things. Could do with a tiny touch of paint, but, it's a knockoff. Or, well, £4 not exactly cheap, but it's not, top of the line Transformer. And this guy transforms pretty much identically to this guy. So if you've seen my review of him, you know pretty much how this guy transforms. But if you can see from that picture, what are those either side of his head? Shoulder guns. Oh, he's got like 6 little barreled shoulder guns, 3 each side. And it wouldn't take a rocket scientist for you to work out that it's these panels here. Oh. oh, you can get it to do this. And I'll explain how it's just about possible. It doesn't seem to like it, but you can do it. And I'll do that by basically revealing the transformation before even transforming it, because it's pretty much exactly the same as that one. There's a little bit of difference with the legs, but pretty much the same. And in here are the 3 barrels. I've done no paintwork to this at all, and I'll talk about the head shape in a minute. But when you fold these through, there's that back piece in there, as you can see moving, and that just about catches on the back of the shoulder. You can just about push it past, and it'll stay there. But then the other side, it gets a bit more tricky to do, but again, you can push it past. Then you end up with bonnet-mounted guns. As far as vehicle modes, I mean, this is what was it? The stealth force that Dark of the Moon brought out. That's better than that. Just having guns that pop out the bonnet like the old frog eye headlights. That's awesome. Oh, dropped him. But yeah, that's awesome. We like that. We'll pop those down for now. Transformation, because it's not that complicated. You bring the arms. Yeah, bring the arms. Don't fight with me now because you're on a camera. There we go. Don't fight with me. You bring the arms forward. Okay? This will allow you to undo these pieces, which peg in on the side there, into that hole there, and into this piece here, with that peg there. These are a little bit... The plastic isn't amazing on this one. That one feels a bit mustardy, but there's not much in it, I'll be honest with you. You just have to know what you're doing and not force anything and break it. So, bring this out, and they do go out a fair way. And then you can just... This is the one bit I'm not particularly keen about, because they peg in at the back here. But because of the way the shoulders and things are, you can't actually get straight to it. So you just kind of got to try and wriggle it. Yeah, try and wriggle these parts loose without breaking off the little pegs. Ugh. See these little pegs, little holes, they're not very big at all. But then you bring that down and pops up the shoulder guns, which is cool. You get to the back here, and you've got to kind of wriggle the... there you go. Because 2 little holes, 2 little pegs. Yeah. You bring this straight round, which is different to that one because you had to bring his so far and then bring the piece in the middle. Bring this so far, and then you get this whole piece here, and you got to kind of wriggle and push it up. Okay? Because it kind of fits into that gap there, it kind of slides in to that gap there. Then you bring it down, and just bring it as far back as it'll go. And you separate it. And that is your robot. My light's a little bit drastic at the minute. Let me see. Change that a bit. Is that a bit better for you? Yeah, it's a little bit better. It's a little dull, but it's a bit better. There you go. But yeah. That's not bad. I mean, the way the feet are, he's kind of always leaning back, so you have to kind of lean him forward a bit. But if I remember rightly, he's somewhat similar. The two of them together. They're kind of leaning back all the time. This one's joints are a little looser as well. I'm not sure if he's just that next step down in knockoff, but I'm pretty sure he came in a very similar box to that. So I don't know if you can find the black plastic version of in that one. Good luck on your hunting, basically. But yeah, he's quite cool. I do appreciate the shoulder guns. But his head, not sure how well you can see that. But that is, I would say, slightly upscaled. That's Revenge of the Fallen Sideswipe. is Sideswipe, the silver one with the arm blades. That's the head. They've painted it differently, and there might be a tiny little bit of difference here and there. But that's whose head that is. Which makes you wonder how old this mould actually is. Especially considering that one, that's a Bugatti Veyron, that's only, you know, a few years old. But again, he came with some weapons, but instead of 3, he only came with 2, which makes a bit more sense. But he's got the shoulder guns, so balances out. And he came with the same dagger that he did, sort of dagger spear thing. So you can hold that. And you're thinking he's going to come with the same funny Stegosaurus gun. No. He comes with this, which is actually quite a nice looking gun. I'm not sure where this has come from, and I'm not sure what these flat blade fin feather like kind of bits at the back are. That's quite a nice gun. And he can hold it. So he has gun, speary lance thing, and shoulder guns. He's quite cool. I mean, I kind of like that one, just because I know he's weird. But this one has actually got a bit of character to him. Yeah, this guy's got some character to him. He's just a little bit weird. But yeah, I quite like him. I quite like him a lot. I'll need to do some floor polish around the joints, because, again, he's pretty rock solid with his joints, apart from this one. He is wobbly as anything. So he needs a bit of tightening up. I don't think I did tighten him up. I might have done, I don't remember. Anyway, that's probably just me knocking him, or, you know, a little bit of floor polish or something. He'll be fine. But yeah. So, I've actually really enjoyed this. I can't believe I found him literally a couple of days after that picture, which is really fantastic, and I'm really happy about it. So, yeah. I'm going to have to get off because I've got another video to record after this, and I'm not necessarily looking forward to that one, but it's something I've started doing, so I might as well carry on with it. So, I shall be ugly, I shall be wretched, and I'll be back with another review next time.